Well, that's not a logo we really want to see now, is it? Oof. Ooh. I'm just playing. Alright, here we go. We're now finally, the long-awaited, finally made it to Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden Z Yaiba, or Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z, or whatever you want to call it. I always call it Ninja Gaiden Yaiba because, well, that just rolls off the tongue a bit better, I think. Alright, let's just go ahead and start this bitch. I don't think I have anything else. We'll play on normal for the sake of it. I understand that, like, yes, I get it. It's like, it's an action game. You should play on hard if you know how to do this stuff. Fine, you guys want to see me play on fucking hard? Alright, fine, shut up. I know I'm usually the type that says that a lot, but, like, I feel like unless you really know the game, you know, you probably shouldn't play on hard. But if you know the game enough, fine. Unless you want to try your... Hard is just extra normal mode. That's pretty much how I view it. But then again, this game could possibly completely and totally tear me down for playing on hard. We'll watch this. I may turn up the volume just a little bit, possibly for now. Fun fact, the music in this game was composed by none other than Grant Kirkhope. The man behind, like, Banjo. Sorry, I guess it was too loud. But this cutscene's always kind of neat, not gonna lie. Especially how they rendered Ryu in these. He looked so amazing in this. Which makes me wish that you could have actually gotten Ryu as a playable character. I think that would have solved a lot of issues that people probably had with it. I understand that, like, the way you would work it in would be probably a lot more difficult to do, but I definitely do think it's possible. I still think it was a pretty cool cutscene. I still think it's pretty cool, at least. So, alright. So, yeah, Yaiba. When did this game come out? Like, this one came out, like, 2014, right? Something along those lines, like, right after Ninja Gaiden 3. It was made by a completely different studio. It was made by Spark Entertainment. I think that's their name. I'm pretty sure that should be their name. But this game plays a lot differently than a Ninja Gaiden game. This is much more akin to, like, just a regular run-of-the-mill hack and slash than anything, really. The problem I have with Yaiba the most is, first of all, the block button is R1, which is weird. I think it's supposed to be. It's not. Wait, it is L1, isn't it? What is it? What is the block button in this game? Okay, I can't block yet. Alright, cool. So, the major problem I have with this game is it wants to try to be big with how many fights you have. Like, a lot of enemies, because, you know, zombies, why not just make them into pretty much just a Dynasty Warriors type-esque fight. Like, big, giant group fights. It can work, but I feel like Yaiba just didn't really do it nearly as well, personally speaking. Mainly because the camera has a lot of issues that tends to kind of just zone out things and makes it a lot harder to see what's about to hit you and what's not. Other than that, the game is relatively pretty fine. I don't play it very often. It's definitely not one of my favorites, especially in Ninja Gaiden. But I do prefer this over Ninja Gaiden 3 Vanilla. So there's at least that. I mean, it's possible. Maybe. I'm sure I do. Another thing, too, is this game does not have UTs. Yaiba is a completely different character. Much different than Ryu. So things will be different, and that right there was your rank, and that should be the highest rank you can get. It's essentially the S rank of the game. And don't worry, we're not going to be worrying about any of that stuff. Also, the game, I will admit, the game can, for what it's worth, sometimes be funny. Now, is it always funny? I mean, not necessarily, but it does. Regardless of whether or not you find it funny or not, there is, like, comedy bits in this game. This game's a lot less serious in tone than just a regular run-of-the-mill Ninja Gaiden game. like I said, I don't find this game very bad, though, either. I don't play it a lot. I got a gold for that shit. I suck. I don't play it a lot, but, you know, it's alright. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Splatterhouse in a way where it's just... It could have used a lot more polishing for things. But what we got is just okay enough, and I'm able to play it. So don't worry, this won't be like it was with Ninja Gaiden 3, where I'm just going to keep going on and on about how bad it is or whatever. Which, even to be fair, Ninja Gaiden 3 Vanilla, it's okay as well. There is an upgrade you can get later on where you can actually do multiple of those executions in one go if you time it just right. And I'll tell you the timing when I get to it. I used to have a hard time doing it, the timing, but nowadays not so much. I wish I could block right now. The cool thing is the game tells you about the cons, like the pros and cons, like each weapon. So the flail, I guess we should talk about that real quick. The flail basically is essentially, like the game said, a long range. I just ate shit. Oh yeah, it'd be nice if I could just fucking dodge. Executions gives you health back, so that's why you want to go for them. But right there, when the game slows down, when you get that upgrade, that's when you want to hit L2 again. But basically, the flail keeps enemies away. It's a ranged move. Keeps them away from you. It doesn't do as much damage as the sword, or even the punch. But it's effective, especially in group fights. So you'll be probably using the flail a lot on just basic zombies, if anything. The sword is a close-ranged, sort of medium damage. Very quick, very good. Usually, I'm pretty sure you can cancel out of it. I'll have to take a look into that. I'm not sure. Because again, it would be nice once we get to the point where I can start guarding, which is now. Actually, hold on. That's right. Actually, can I X? No, well, it's got the... Okay, it's got the classic Ninja Gaiden cancel. You can't really cancel until the animation is finished. But, which isn't really much of a cancel, I guess. I thought you could. I was under the impression that you could, but no, you can't. And then the punch is a heavy. It is heavy, but it also does a lot. I mean, it does a lot of damage, but it's kind of in the vein of like really slow, you know, that kind of thing. You'll probably end up possibly getting hit during it. So shards, if you collect these, they pretty much give you more defense against certain things eventually. So I think once you collect like a certain amount, I believe... You know, I'm probably actually butt fucking wrong too. The way I remembered it was like it's supposed to be a thing where you get extra defense on like from fire and stuff. I'm pretty sure you can. Whatever. We'll just wait until the game tells me I can do whatever. Alright, so the first boss fight is actually kind of annoying because the game wants you to do parries. Well, counters. You can't exactly mash it, and don't keep moving around. Just stand in one place because he'll shoot 2 missiles usually. Maybe even a third one if you're lucky. Or maybe he might just continue doing it. Okay, he's going to continue doing it. Okay. I know there's a boss fight later with a helicopter again. You have to fight multiple of them. Where I think they shoot it like twice and then they just give up. Alright, let's just buy that X, then hold square until Yaiba's ready to jump. Alright, Leaping Slash. We had to buy it. It's just one of those upgrades where, unfortunately, if you want to get everything else, you're going to have to do it. Cutscene skips is at least on X. Platforming. So, honestly, nothing too crazy. Whenever you see an object, this is the annoying part. You'll have to drop down for certain things if you want to grab things that are out of the way. The platforming is not terrible. I just don't like how you're kind of just stuck. And they put, well, not really stuck, but they put collectibles in the areas where you platform. I think that's kind of goofy. And now for one of the worst enemies in the entire game. The 90s Grease reject. Punch Drunk. I hate these guys. Because, like, okay, so when they have that glow on them, that basically means that they're going to do a very basic attack, which should be able... I'm pretty sure you can counter it, but it's really hard to do so. I don't know if that's even possible. When he goes into that bat swarm, just hold block. Because he'll end up doing a bunch of just light attacks. Usually this guy does a lot of light stuff. And he gets Berserk mode, which, yeah. The other thing I hate about this game is the fact that I can't tell what an attack is or not. Even when you have that little extra... I'm dead. Even when you have that little extra thing at, above their head that says, hey, I'm about to attack you, that, to me, is never enough. It's not really a good indicator of really mostly anything. And you could say, well, the original Ninja Gaidens didn't have an indicator of enemy attacks. So what are you bitching about? Like, you would just hold down the block button, go for a counter whenever you get the chance. Or at the very least, basically you just predict that you're going to get attacked, right? You just predict it that way. Like, yeah, you could do that here too, obviously. But it's kind of hard to do so when there's a camera that's trying to show you that, hey, there's a bunch of enemies about to attack you, but you can't tell from where or who or how many. Yaiba has issues. But like I said before, I don't think it's really a bad game either. By the way, usually triangle attacks are pretty good against them. And that's going to do that, so just... Yeah, see, there's no indicator until I get grabbed, of course. There was no indicator besides him going with that bat swarm that he's going to do an attack. That was your indicator to block. It's not even like the normal one that you normally get. This is why this game's just kind of weird. I'm sure that once you understand it, it's like, okay, it's like Ninja Gaiden, like other Ninja Gaidens, where it starts to make sense. But right now, it's been I'm a bit rusty. I didn't play the game that long ago, so I'm not fully rusted up. However, it's still just enough. Yeah, this is usually like 3 hits. So just kind of learn enemy attacks, and you'll be fine. Sort of. Or don't plan hard like I am. And yeah, these are the mini-bosses, I call them. They're not really necessarily mini-bosses, but... Okay, so I guess when he gets enraged, they're unblockable. I should keep that in mind. And he's going to do the grab thing, so dodge it. And in order to get health back, you pretty much just have to technically completely kill the enemy and get the execution. Ugh. Yeah, you're probably just better off just dodging instead. Okay, well, we didn't get the execution, but we got the kill. I'll take it. And somehow I keep... Oh, fuck you, game. Yes, you can... When you hold on to something like this, you hold on to it for pretty much ever. It's just that I didn't really think I could. When it glows red like that, that basically means it's time to press circle. Now, if you guys think this game's broken and kind of messy already, wait till the final boss. You want to talk about messy and broken? That's where it comes in. Because it's funny, because I usually think of Yaiba as like the more glitchy of the games, which I don't think that's really the case. I don't think it's really necessarily glitchy or buggy. I don't feel like you run into bugs, but it is messy. No real offense to the game, though. I mean, I do kind of like it a bit. But I will argue that it is slightly messy. Yeah, there you go. There's your 2 shots, and you have to wait for him to shoot. Look, the timing's a little weird, by the way. You think it's a lot closer than it is. You think it's a lot farther than it is, and then it's really not. It's just really precise. This part is ass. I usually sometimes die here. So let's just see if I can not make that happen. By the way, you can combo into other attacks, but you will eventually get upgrades that allow you to get more moves. That's how that works. Zombies are really good for getting health back. Because, well, I mean, they die pretty quick and... Oh, yeah. Yeah, make sure when they're getting close to swarming you, you just go ahead and whip out your flail so they don't do any of that shit. I would also suggest that triangle moves don't really do them on regular zombie packs, just because you could end up getting yourself into a end lag. Like, your recovery frames, that kind of thing. And just end up kind of screwing yourself over because you'll just get attacked and wonder why you got attacked for. Now, the good thing is, whenever you get grabbed, the game does tell you, which I like that. So, yeah. And by the way, I know I keep saying this, but don't let people just let you think that this game sucks. If you think it sucks, like you've played it and you're like, yeah, I don't like this, that's fine. But just, if you're going to think, like, if you're going to take what people say to heart, at least just give this game a shot, somehow. It's usually pretty cheap to get your hands on. It's on Steam. If you got PlayStation Plus, you can play it through that way. And, like I said, yeah, if you're just a fan of Ninja Gaiden, I'd say just give it a shot. But if it doesn't end up being your cup of tea, then there's no problem with it. But just bear in mind that I don't mind the game. I don't play it all the time, it's just that I think it's just okay. It reminds me of, like, Splatterhouse and Lollipop Chainsaw, where those games are just equally just alright. Like, Splatterhouse, I used to have a big thing for Splatterhouse. I used to love Splatterhouse. So, I would put this in the same vein as Lollipop Chainsaw, where I can play them every once in a while, but really not that much. Which is kind of funny, because both games have zombies in it. And Splatterhouse technically does too. I find that very interesting that games with zombies usually don't bode well, I guess, in terms of the action game. Nazi Zombies is a completely different story. I haven't played zombies in a while, man. Maybe I should. For old time's sake. Yeah, that's gonna work. See? It's very odd. You have to be, like, very close or something. I don't know. This part's just awful with it. You have to be, like, insanely, like, just right on the edge. For fuck's sake. Usually the ender of a combo is usually what gives somebody the execution move. So, bear that in mind. Yeah, good luck trying to counter him. See what I mean by this part sucks? Oh yeah, whenever you level up, you get your health back, which is nice. Yeah, I don't care. Alright. Platinum, gold, platinum, plat. Like, I think that... Okay, so we have to get all plats for that to work. Alright. And I missed... Looks like one health shard. That sucks, dick. Yeah, whenever you grab, like, I think 4 of those health things, you do end up getting a max health upgrade. It's kind of like God of War in that regard. And luckily enough, you can start over. You can go check your upgrades. That kind of stuff. I forgot to do the leaping strike. Oh, well. Oops. Actually, you know what? Why not? That will come in handy much later. So, if you catch on fire, there's different elements. There's, like, acid, fire, and electricity. So, if you get electrocuted, you cannot use your flail. If you catch on fire, you have to dodge to put it out. If you have acid on you, I think you just take damage over time. Which, I do... Like I said, I like this game. I do like the concept. Also, there's your fair warning for what this fucking level's going to be like. See that post with the clown on it? Yeah. That can only mean one thing. That means exactly what you think it means. We gotta deal with fucking clowns again. I cannot escape fighting clowns, it seems. There should be a movie about a clown killer. Like someone who just goes out of his way and just kills evil clowns. Like, that's the entire movie. It's kind of like an Ash from Evil Dead type thing, but, well, in regard to clowns. These guys are, as you expect, just like with Splatterhouse, they are the fucking worst to deal with. These things are just absolute ass. By the way, there are attacks that are really powerful in this game, because there's no UTs, but there are moves that can actually really help you. I think that's... Well, it should be blockable. Look at that. You don't know if it's a blockable attack or not, because the white indicator usually tells you, like, hey, it's a blockable attack. But then, like, these types of enemies will end up doing some stupid shit like that. They'll do a pose, and then you're supposed to just know from there, like, yeah, that's going to be a move that's going to hurt. And sometimes, depending on the enemy, like it was with the Punch Drunk, with him, by the way, you get a weapon. So yeah, the thing with Splatterhouse is even more apparent. I would say if you like this game, or even like Splatterhouse, you probably would like this game. Or either. So, it changes out your flail for basically a new weapon that essentially is just very high in power, but can break really easily too. So remember that being a thing, because it'll come and play later for other fights. And for those that are curious, yes, I'm having fun. I think this game can have bits of fun, but it will get bullshit. It is a Ninja Gaiden game after all. Bullshit is just something that kind of comes with the territory. For these sort of like vested army zombies, I would recommend doing sword on them instead of flail, because they take a little bit more time to kill. That balloon thing is just a taunt. There's nothing to it. It's just Fuckles a clown trying to make fun of you for being ass at the game, I guess. Because of course he is, because fucking clowns suck. No, like, I hate clowns. Not chick clowns, though, actually. The clown girls are pretty hot. But, I hate, like, regular clowns, because... Not out of, like, fear, but just out of annoyance. I should say mostly, like, clowns in video games. More so. Because they're always taunting you, they're always making fun of you, they're just being dickheads. Which I guess that's kind of the idea, but still. And I don't think Chuckles has... I'm not sure if he has, like, an unblockable. I don't think he's supposed to. It's mainly like the punch drunk guy. There. So whenever you get the execution going, that's when you have to do this. And the button will change every time, too, so... So, what's the pattern of this game? What's the... Because every game, every hack and slash usually has some sort of pattern to it that you're supposed to just kind of get down. That makes the game a lot more enjoyable. Well, the pattern usually is, depending on what enemy you're dealing with, of course, just basically going for executions. Oh, by the way, this will drop your weapon. So make sure that if you want to keep it, you come back and get it. Yeah, the whole, like, the way to really play it is basically just keep up executions. You want to keep that kind of going. It might be kind of boring and really annoying sometimes, and I understand that. But it would probably help you in the long run if you just keep up with it. Even on just, like, basic zombies. Well, if you're in a group of basic zombies and you don't want to do the execution thing, you don't have to. I'm just saying that if you're in a fight with basic, at least with basic zombies, you got those guys going on, and you have just maybe like more so mini boss or at least elite zombie types you have to deal with, then I would say focus on killing off like the big wave of guys. You know, the zombies, get those executions and keep your health up. I mean, technically speaking, if you really think about it, if you really stretch it, you could say that this is still pretty close in line with Ninja Gaiden in that regard. Because, like, in Ninja Gaiden, the whole point of, like, the pattern play is just UT, get a kill, charge, UT. You know, that kind of thing. Of course, you can, you know, press other buttons besides just holding down triangle, but I'm just saying that usually that seems to be the way to really home in your wins, so to speak. Same thing with Metal Gear. Like, Metal Gear Rising kind of has like that sort of pattern too, where you just want to break enemies, do a Zandatsu, break enemies, Zandats, so forth and so forth. Once you understand these games do have like patterns to them, then you start to kind of understand a little bit more about how to play them. Now, of course, you know, especially hack and slashes are usually kind of based in the concept of arcade style. So you'll probably end up having things where, like, obviously enemies, or you're going to be fighting different types of enemies together, that sort of thing. It's not like every fight will be the same. Yeah, see this shit? They expect you to be able to react fast enough and see fast enough. Well, I mean, to be able to see them from a distance and react fast. And that's why triangle is a very bad move to kind of pull off on these guys, even though they block a lot of your shit. That's why I usually try to focus on doing square attacks, mostly. By the way, I know this probably seems obvious, but you don't want to get launched up by this guy. That stupid fucking back kick thing. Come here. Luckily, these guys do drop a lot, and there's no lock-on system, which, I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't hate the idea of lock-on stuff, just it gets in the way sometimes, because I was playing through Ninja Gaiden 4 last night, and it got really annoying where the game would just soft target like other things. It was really annoying. Huh? Oh, my bad. Alright, so Bloodlust is extremely powerful move. You do a ton of kills, and I believe I might be misremembering, but I could have sworn that you I want to say you get health back when you do it, but probably not. Hang on, I'm not done yet. This game also works on a fixed camera, so it is kind of closer in line with God of War than anything. This is pretty much like if you play Ninja Gaiden and you don't play God of War, then this is probably another way to kind of, I guess you could say, get into God of War maybe, but I know someone's going to say that's a bad piece of advice. Which, to be fair, if you're going to get into God of War, you might as well just go play God of War. But if you're looking for something that is kind of closer to God of War, besides just Dante's Inferno, which is a pretty obvious God of War type game, this will probably do the trick. Sort of. Time to crash the party. Yeah, funny enough, even though... Because again, like, the sword is mid-attack. You can't really cancel out of it, and sometimes whenever you're doing something, you probably will end up being stuck in that animation, much like with the triangle move, except triangle is just more so, like, you're definitely stuck for a while. Like, look at this. I'm mashing X right there. When I landed, I was mashing X, and I was not able to move. So, you can't cancel that. These guys are a pain in the ass. These guys are a pain in the ass. I thought we were fighting the fire guy for a second. So, these bitches, I believe that flail is technically the more important move, if I remember correctly, because they're made out of electricity. Something like that. So when they're electrified, you want to hit them with flail. If memory serves correct, though. Oh, thanks, game. I can't wait for, like, a ton more notifications just to... I know! Shut the fuck up, I know. You gotta wait for it to disappear. Okay, so yeah, when they're in that electrified ball form, that's when you want to use flail. Oh my fucking... It's gonna do it again. They're gonna do it again. Can you guys give me 1 second? Give me 1 second here. This is gonna... How do I... There. I'm so sorry that was happening. PlayStation's been doing this fucking dumb bullshit where all of a sudden, just every once in a while, you'll just have a thing that's like, oh, this is on sale, by the way. It's like, thanks? Like, can you not do it while I'm in the middle of a fucking game? But no, they have to bug the shit out of you all the time. And before Xbox fanboys or whatever comes in and says, yup, that sounds like PlayStation to me. Always doing stupid shit. Like, shut up. The console war's over, man. Go home. What was that movie where, what was that movie from? Oh, fuck, I don't remember. Where the guy is still kind of living in the war, you know what I mean? Like, he's still trying to fight the good fight or whatever, and then... Oh, it was L.A. Noire! Yeah, it wasn't a movie, it's a game. Well, I mean... L.A. Noire is one of those movie games I think it's a pass. I like L.A. Noire. L.A. Noire. I never did beat it, but I usually always just watch a Let's Play from SGB. That's like my favorite, one of my favorite Let's Plays to watch of theirs. It's more of a fun game to watch, I feel, than really play, but... Yeah, because like at the end, like, yeah, Cole was, you know, the commanding officer or whatever, I think. And you gotta go take down that guy that is in the sewers. Who's still kind of living in the war, basically. Sorry for making this seem boring. Yeah, make sure you kill torsos. If you don't, they'll continue to attack you, and they suck. God damn it. I know, I'm trying. Yeah, so like if you do any other attacks with sword or punches, then what will happen is you'll overload, like the game said. Also, I'm pretty sure this game came after DMC Reboot as well. I don't think about it. By the way, there's no run button, just dash. That can be kind of annoying sometimes. Oh, for fucking crying out loud. Come on. Thank you. Because, like, whenever I see that electric ball thing, I think of Reboot. And they should give you a weapon, too. Punch Drunks, I could have sworn Punch Drunks give you weapons as well, like arms. Alright, stuns enemies. I should have read those. I'm sorry. I keep not doing that. I keep wanting to do that, and I keep not doing that. Very nice. It's getting very nice with ranking. I don't know why either. I don't know exactly like the perfect way to get good ranks. I haven't really learned this game in that regard. I've never went on my way to go get all the pure platinum ranks or whatever they call it now. Alright, annoyingly enough, I think you have to do this. I think. Okay, you know what? No, we're not going to do... Oh, well, okay, never mind. I want to try out the new electric attack. Like, you can't just give it to me and then just make it disappear. Let him piss in peace. Which reminds me, I've already done Bulletstorm. Yeah, the last of my 2017 project was Paper Mario 2, and I'm still kind of going through that one. Alright, circle attack. It completely decimates enemies. By the way, you can mix and match fire and electricity. Yes. You'll see when we get to that point. But if you hit fire with electricity, it should set it off into like a big tornado thing. The game does have some cool ideas. It's not really a good quote-unquote Ninja Gaiden game. It's just a decent game. It's a decent enough hack and slash. And I think that's fine. It's better than most I've played. I've been waiting for it to come out for a while. Full Metal Schoolgirl. I was like, yo, that looks kind of fun. Maybe it would be fun. I tried out the trial for it. I played it for a little bit, and I'm like, okay, so it's about exactly what I did not, or what I was not hoping for. It's just alright. Like, very alright. Very 5, 6 out of 10 alright. Well, maybe not even that. Just, like, it's playable. I mean, you know, I can see myself playing it. But they're charging you 50 fucking bucks for it. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. That game is worth like 20 or 30 max. They're fucking overcharging for a game like that. It's ridiculous. I don't care if it's just if they're trying to overcharge you for the idea of the game. Like, oh well, the idea is silly, isn't it? It's like, no, not really. It's been done to death. Well, I mean, technically, like, you're fighting robots, and you're a robot yourself. So technically, that's not really been overdone necessarily. But the implication of like fighting and shooting things and hacking your way through things, like, that's already been done. It's nothing new. I don't think that's what they're trying to say. It's just that that's the feeling I get from the game. It's not really that good. It's not worth 50 bucks. End of story. Not worth the 50. I didn't buy it, though. I'll probably buy it on sale, if anything. And I think it can probably give you some fun, but not very much. Not for a while. It feels like it's going to get really repetitive. And I play Dynasty Warriors, mind you. But Dynasty Warrior games are usually made with... They're usually made with that idea in mind. This game, I think, is trying to be that too, but I don't know. Not Yaiba, I'm talking about Full Metal Schoolgirl. Alright, very fast, can't be dodged, medium damage. There you go. Honestly, I think I prefer nunchuckles. I think those are probably just a little bit better. I wonder if somebody who played this game first probably thinks Ninja Gaiden is just like this. Like, yeah, it plays about the same, I'm sure. There's no jumping, UT is not a thing, OTs are not a thing. Like, they would know what those are, but... that would kind of suck. This game is not that. This is just a huge spin-off from it. Which reminds me, I do want to get Dynasty Warriors Abyss. Yeah, I know, for the Dynasty Warrior guy, I never got it yet. Because they just released, like, not that long ago, the Ninja Gaiden crew. Along with Atelier, of all things, too. And I was like, okay. Well, Atelier was also in, All-Stars. Pretty sure. There's some Atelier characters. I think. I'm going to keep my Rage because I kind of want to. I like using it on the boss type characters instead. But we'll see what happens. If these guys get to the point where it's getting ridiculous, I'll just not do that. By the way, the army zombies, I don't think they can flinch with flails. Regular zombies can. When you're fighting regular zombies like this, flail works perfectly. When you're fighting with the army ones, they will probably most likely go for attacks more often than not. So something to kind of look out for. Just fair warning. Also a small pro tip, I guess. If you're getting surrounded like I am right now, just get to a point where you can see Yaiba, like, clearly. So that way you can find out where all the zombies are and then go for your, you know, your attacks. Because this game does have a tendency to just overwhelm you with tons of guys just all over the place. And by the way, Flail, I don't think can actually hit torsos. Or at least nearly as often. And I should have the skill to actually just kill them. And here's what happens when you hold a guy. You can hit triangle to do that. There you go. Use him as a weapon, pretty much. Which I think circle does the same thing. Yep. Circle or triangle. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to use it on him. Actually, I'm going to use it on him. And they should not be able to block anything. Yeah, I'm not going to go with the full triangle smash because the end lag is just insane. There. Save it. Save your rage for guys like that. You'll be better off for it, I promise. Another thing, just like fucking Splatterhouse. The jumping into a building thing and hitting it with a... oh, yeah. You have to... how do I do this again? Use him, I think. And then we jump down and then throw him. Or maybe we use a different guy. Use one of these fuckheads. It's a puzzle. I just forget how to do it. That's all. See, because if you push it that way, it's just going to go like that. You have to get it the other way. I think these guys respawn, maybe. Guess not. Okay, there you go. Yeah, annoying dumb puzzle because you have to deal with the bomb dudes first, but it's fine. If I remember correctly, I think he's actually the main bad guy. Like the twist villain type. I know, spoiler alert, but who cares? So, I think fire enemies cannot be grabbed. Fire enemies are really annoying. They really suck ass. They explode on death, and they shoot fireballs. What more could you possibly want? And if you catch on fire, you'll have to start dodging to get rid of it. You can still do your attacks, but you'll have to start dodging. Which I like that concept of the different elements affecting different stuff. Like, poison is more effective against your health because, I mean, well, acid, sorry. Acid affects your health. Fire affects your health as well, yes, but in a different way. You can actually drain it. Unlike acid, which I think is just kind of just stuck. And then electricity just stops you from using your flail. It would have been neat if like each weapon could be stopped by a different element, but I think that would have been just probably overkill at that point. Now that I think about it. Like, oh, fire, you can't use your sword for some reason. That'd be weird. That probably wouldn't make much sense. Oh, I guess you can grab them. I could have sworn you couldn't. Oh, well. Not a bad idea to do that, though, so you can... Fucking criminy. Look at that damage. Good. Actually, I got it back. Nice. Get the fuck over here, you bitch. Even in death, they laugh. Fucking annoying little fuckers. I think everything's funny. I get it. I get it. Yeah, honestly, this game gives the vibe of, like, this probably could have been made by Suda51. That's not a bad thing. I don't know why this is a guy. I don't know. I know I dropped my weapon, but it's okay. It's gonna break anyway soon. Then there's an upgrade to actually make them last longer, too. This part is ass. I remember this part very well. This part sucks. Yeah, for these ass wipes, I know I said triangle works great on them too, but I'm gonna be honest with you, you're probably better off just doing square attacks. Because of how stupidly fast they end up just going for attacks themselves. And then you can just do that as well. I'm dead. Yep. Of course. That's this game. I think you can skip this part. As in, I think you can just do the puzzle and get away with it, but no. That don't sound right either. Also, I know that this is technically a new game in the marathon, as like just a completely new game. We'd never done this game on the channel before, unlike with, you know, Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2, 3, and all that. But I will be still skipping cutscenes and probably doing like hour-and-a-half long videos, just because. That's a good move, by the way. Square, square, triangle is really good. Just like God of War, right? Or square, square, triangle, plume, or Prometheus. It's like a really good move. Alright, I'm gonna kill the enraged guy first, because he needs to go. They start dying a lot faster than I had hoped. Because it always feels like these guys never die fast enough. Heroes never die. Yeah, if I'm not careful, I could lose my health again. Real quick. Okay, so that's why. Yeah, we have to fucking kill this bitch. That's why you're... I was hoping I can get that other weapon, too, so I can have that around. Just in case. Yeah, just keep dodging, just keep dodging, just keep dodging, just keep dodging. And I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Now I gotta do it all over again. God. Fucker, dude. Fucking hell, man. Man, that feels nice. Oh, man. Why's my shit all sticky? Yeah, you have to start from the very beginning. Looks like you do keep your rage mode, though, so if you want to use that on the bitch, go ahead. Ugh. I dodged right into it like a fucking moron. Hold on, let me see something real quick. This is bugging me. Just checking some things. Ah! I didn't realize my eyeballs were filled with fucking shit. Oops. Oh well. Nobody really cares. Did one just fall off? Or do I... Yeah, I just skip that. I guess this part's called Roof Chops. Oh my fucking god! I died in like 3 hits! Ugh, this sucks. I told you this part sucked, didn't I? Best I can do is maybe try to get an upgrade and see if that does anything. I don't know. What? It's always the fucking punk, drunk guys and then the nunchuckle dude, the chuckle fuckers. Whatever they're called. And the fact that they don't flinch on just basically anything besides that sucks. I mean, I probably could just use this guy, actually. Now I think about it. I mean, I know why he's there. He's there for a puzzle later. This is so fucking stupid. This is so fucking stupid. Yeah, I might have to just use Rage Mode just to kill them at this point, because there's nothing else I can really do. Besides just, well, obviously get good. I'm sure this part right here probably made dozens of people just quit the game. They most likely bought it. I don't remember when I bought my copy. It's around here somewhere. There it is. I guess it's called Yaiba Ninja Gaiden, I guess you would probably call it, but whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if people bought this and they're like, ugh, this part sucks. I mean, if I knew the game just a bit better, I could help you guys out with it, but I don't. I know that's a good move. Going for the grab? No? And just randomly get hit. Okay. And about to get hit again because he's doing his fucking stupid shit. Dodge. This might actually work too. It would just be fucking nice if I can just get a goddamn kill. Well, I mean, as in like an execution. Fucking goddamn. You know, knowing this game, I really would not be surprised if it killed me mid-execution too. It just seems like it would. I'm pretty sure, like, whenever they die or get executed, like, you can just it just drop their weapons. That was gonna say that should not kill me. I mean, it's just hard mode. Fucking yay. I'm gonna go straight for her. Because if anybody needs to die now, it's her ass. And she does that shit, because of course she does. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go into rage mode for this. Because she'll probably come down here eventually. Or not. There. Yeah, that part was horrible. That was completely awful. Like, seriously, the most unfun thing in this game. So what's he for? Just... Wait. There was a zap thing here the entire time? Probably could use that, too. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Of course. It's an edgy game. You gotta have your fucking strip clubs, right? Because of course you do. Because that's just mature and adult of you to do all the time. It's just one of those tropes I hate. It's like, look how adult our game is. We have a strip club. Like, with GTA it makes sense, but like, with this game it's like, just come on, man. It just comes off really fucking, you know, juvenile. Like, isn't it funny? Not really. Like, South Park can get away with it because it's South Park. That could be funny. Yeah, somehow enough. Throwing it back in his mouth. I mean, he'll just probably, take it out. What am I talking about? Just ignore me. So this is pretty much just a cannon. I'm sure the pro is long range, right? Weak against fire. Sets fire to enemies, create fire hazards. But it should be unironically good against the electric enemies. I think so. But I believe this will also hurt you too. Poof. Poof. Damn it. Oh well. There's those guys. Yeah, if I die here, I'll just probably go back and redo that and be like, yep, I fucked up. Okay, so sometimes you can grab them, sometimes you can't. Okay. Good to know. Good to know this game's got its priorities straight. Appreciate it. But at least I get some health. And the clown guys, as annoying as they are, I guess they're not really that hard to fight compared to the punch drunks. They don't have that enrage mode thing going on. So that's actually pretty good. Also, whenever they taunt, that's a good time to go for them too, because there's some free hits on them. Look, I know that there's an execution over there I could have done, but I'm too busy trying to focus on getting the fucking camera back. You know? Yeah, this move's really good, though, by the way. Just saying. It's one of my favorites to pull off. There. Pretty sure we can just move on for now. By the way, that's square, triangle, square. The game does tell you, so you can see on the side there what I'm doing. Let's go. Come on, hurry up. Is this the acid area? Like the sewer shit? No, not yet. Soon, though, I'm sure. Yeah, time for the steamed hams. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's right. They shoot fire at you. What? What happened? Why did I just die? Can you grab the fucker or something? I don't know. Do I have one? I have one. I hope this is one of them. Dude! I just dropped my guy, didn't I? You made me drop my... This game tries everything it can to piss me off. Oh, for fucking crying out loud. This is asinine. Ugh. I know, I'm the one fucking that one up. Alright, so... Probably kill one of them. God damn, dude. The fucking bullshit sucks. Okay, how do I grab them then if the game's just not gonna let me do it? He's dead. So, when's the appropriate time to grab them then? You know what, hang on. I'm putting this fucking thing down. Because the game keeps making me grab it, so I might as well. Ugh, fucking criminy. No, I'm not restarting the fucking level. That's a weird thing to ask. Dude, what the fuck? Why is that so stupidly fast? Oh, it's him I'm grabbing. Oh, my fucking bad. I didn't see him. And of course, you just happened to burn when you jumped through. Look, I know I keep saying it. This game's not that bad, I promise. But this is getting kind of wacky. What's progress, then? That for later, I'm sure. Or, no. Okay. I don't know why they have to make everything a story piece. Like, why can't we just have health shards so I can upgrade my health? Which reminds me, actually. Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ. 9? They just full on give it to you. Sure, why not? Yeah, that would probably be beneficial too. Having any ability to get your stuff back faster would probably be nicer. You know what I just thought of? This probably makes somebody upset about this. The zombies in this game remind me a lot of rabbits. Like the way they do things constantly. Very rabbit-esque. So, electric dudes, pretty much just the same thing with electric mini-boss elite type enemies. Break their shield. There you go. Alright. The problem is, how do I appropriately grab one of these guys? It doesn't seem like I ever can, though. Unless I just grab him and do... Yeah. There. It will cause a storm. I thought it was a tornado, but I think it's maybe a different thing. We'll do a tornado. But you get the picture. Pretty neat, nonetheless. I don't think it can hurt you. I hope it can't. By the way, if you hit them with... I think if you just slam it, I think it also just causes it to... You know, explode. Ugh. This shit is so stupid. No, seriously, like, just getting attacked from fucking distance. It's so fucking annoying. Yeah, make sure you block that crap. Most everything of hers can be blocked. But... Yeah, by the way, they can attack each other, which is nice. That is kind of a good thing, though, actually. I just wish I could remember how to grab them, because I could have sworn I did that earlier. Maybe I never happened to. Ugh! Stop fucking flying! God, she sucks. That's funny, like, I totally understand why people hate this game. At least why Ninja Gaiden fans probably hate it. More so. I get it, I still have a nice enough soft spot for it, so... It don't bother me all that much. It does get annoying from time to time, yes. Because a lot of time you'll just die quick without really realizing what the hell you just died to. I feel. And electricity resilience. Let me see here real quick. Yeah, you need to get at least... Okay, so I have technically 10%, which is nice. So just grabbing one will give you resistance. Which I like that. Sorry, I couldn't skip any of that crap. We need to grab a guy. You know what? Yeah, I'll put this down for now. I remember now. So, do some Crash Bandicoot 1 type thing here. He looks like a monkey, doesn't he? He did for a bit. Oh. Throw him in there and then you can activate the door. There you go. That's how that works. Probably don't need these, but I'll take it. Could be extra points, you know? Maybe. I mean, you do level up in the game, so it probably wouldn't hurt just to do it. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Alright, so I know how to do this boss, kind of. I had the pattern figured out a while back, but we'll see if I do now. If I remember properly or not. But that's awesome, though. Yeah, you might want to keep that. Just because. Fuck them. Once we fight Wag the Dog again at some other point, I'll probably just show you the more proper way of how I usually fight this guy. Because right now, as you can tell, I did not do it the necessarily proper way. And now you got a weapon. A new weapon. So master area effect, and just don't shoot yourself with it. There you go. This was the one that I guess will, you know, hurt you, obviously. The game told me it would, so... You could just save it. I think that's probably better. That's probably a better thing to maybe save for, like... No, I guess that's end of chapter, so you probably can't save it then. I wish this would go a little faster too, but... Oh well. Very nice. I think collectibles, like, no matter what, will just... I don't know why I had to rank you on that shit. That's so stupid. I don't know why. Why are you ranked on collectibles? Because, like, somebody could just as easily just go through, look up all the collectible locations, and they get a free platinum for every level, like, at least just one. It's such a odd thing to rank, though. I've never... I know some games do that, but it's just so weird. I feel. No, I want to move on. I want to... That's where I'm going. This... Yeah, you can kind of jump early. But again, do be a little bit careful about where you're going here. Alright, poison swamp time shit. Well, the crystal stuff. So yeah, fire and acid turns into crystals. Pretty sure that's how that works. That was about right. Also, unfortunately, I do not know where all the collectibles are at. As you guys have probably no doubt noticed. Alright, so... you didn't even give me time! Did I accidentally mash it? I probably did. So I have the new upgrade where I can pretty much just multi-execute in one go. However, I fucked that up already. Because I'm pretty good at doing that. To be fair, executing most of these guys, like getting the execution state is kind of hard for multiple, to be fair. There we go. Do it now. Oops, I fucked up. When he slams ahead, basically when the game slows down, that's when you want to hit L2 again. That's how that works. I thought I could just, you know, thought it was a combo for a second. At first that's a combo you unlock is square, square, square. But I fucked it up. It's okay. It's alright. Things happen. Okay. On to the next. No shit. Let's go. So these are your acid fellas. Okay, so this one... Oh, it doesn't delete health. It just makes you blind. Oh, I thought it was health. Oops. Oh, well. Never mind. I was wrong. Sorry about that. I mean, I thought it was acid, but I guess it's... Technically not. I don't know. Yeah, this should combine into fire to make crystals. Okay, now I gotta fight these fucking nasty things. Remember the things from Dante's Inferno that... and Lust? Well, it's this, but now they actually have just complete yeast all over. Yeast in the East. Yeast unleashed in the East. Fuck off. I mean, to be fair, the acid vision thing doesn't fuck with me too much. I can still see just fine. That's a cool ninja blade, though. That's dope. I think these are just bombs. Blinds enemies and it has low ammo. Oh, yeah. That's all it does. Well, it basically disorientates him. So, in all technicality, it's not really a bad weapon. Doesn't really do damage, I don't think. Might, but... yeah, talk about blinding. They don't really help much. It's okay. The thing is with blinding in games, I've never understood why even bother blinding an AI, because I feel like they're just going to know where you're at. I think I've played too many games that have been too brutal about that type of stuff, so I missed a fucking story piece, oh well. I saw it down there, I already missed it. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, because it's like, if I play, like, say, I don't know, COD or whatever, and I get a flashbang, do you really think the enemy AI is going to react to that? Probably not. That's more so a thing that would probably most like, or just, okay, better example. Better example. How about, like, okay, I didn't know where I was. How about when you're playing a fighting game and you have a, say like the CPU, you're fighting Chameleon from Mortal Kombat, and he turns completely invisible. You cannot see him at all, but he knows where he's at because he's the AI. That's great for him because you can't see him. That works against you perfectly. However, what if you're playing Chameleon and then you turn invisible against the AI? What do you think they're going to do? Most likely they're going to be able to see you. Is what I'm saying. They're going to be able to react to that. Because they probably most likely know where you're at all times. Bile Shard, nice. How many of those do I have anyway? One? Okay. I'll take that. Yeah, I like this game still. I like the idea of the upgrades are kind of like things you can kind of find, which is nice. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Actually, hang on, I'm going to drop this. Because now I know about the explosion, dude. I'm going to try to keep him away. Best I can. Oops. Oh well. You don't get more if you land it. It's just a thing to let you get like multiple executions so you get multiple health. So technically, I guess you do get more if you think about it, because if you miss the execution, you just miss the health drop. Cunts. Whatever. This is stupid, though. I'm gonna fight all these assholes all together. Fuck off. And they keep fucking dodging me all the time. Well, I know that nunchucks make it to where they can't dodge your attack. I don't want to waste the nunchucks on them. These dickheads can block it. Ah. It's broken. Fuck off. By the way, I feel like Yaiba is the only Ninja Gaiden where your reactions are that fast. Like, you have to be that fast with everything all the time. So again, if you've never played the other Ninja Gaiden... Oh, I'm about to break my fucking controller in half. If you've never played the other Ninja Gaidens before, and you think that this is exactly what it's like at all times... It's not. I assure you, it's not. It may look like it on the surface, like, oh my god, you have to be so fast. You have to react to things so fast. But then you just kind of learn the game, and it's like, oh, never mind, I don't have to. Yeah, once you pick those up, they should be good for ever. Which is nice. I forgot that I have rage mode. What happened to it? I thought it stayed. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know. I hate when this game just does not work sometimes with me. As in, doesn't let me just do my thing that I need to do. There. Fuck off! Now I gotta fight all these dickheads. And then as soon as I land, just get shot at. Because, yeah, that's how this game should work. Honestly, I should just use the nunchucks on these asswipes. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead! God damn it! I know it sounds stupid when I say this, but I do think that this game has a lot of just remarkably terrible area design for, like, arenas and stuff. Just no room ever to do anything. It's funny, too, because I still do like the game. I have to keep saying that. Like, yes, I do still like the game, but it's got some parts that are really nasty. That just should not be the way they are, but they are. Oh, well. I was gonna say, maybe I should focus on getting my rage up. But, I don't know. Now, I think that it looks like you do keep your rage throughout, so I'm hoping if it gets that bad, I can rage mode this and just get through it. So I guess there's always at least a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just these fuckers, dude. I don't know what they're doing to me. Like, I don't know. Okay, I guess that was a thing, but I don't know how they're just completely blowing me up right there. Like, I don't know. I don't know what attack they're doing unless they're... I would guess... If I had to guess, it would probably be, like they're throwing fireballs. But I don't see them do it either. So I don't know. Fuck, this is stupid. I'm not gonna fucking die to this shit here. Fuck no. I just need to take him down. I only need to rage for the other guys. Oh, actually. Fuck. Also, notice how I'm not blocking all the time? Yeah, that's just a habit of this game. I don't trust the block whatsoever. Not that it doesn't work, I just really do not trust it. I don't trust it to work. Alright, I need that. And I get to keep rage, so... Honestly... Not bad. Better than what I've been doing, and I got that shard piece, too. So I'll take it. Alright, down we go. I'm gonna try to hit them instead. I thought fire and crystal mix. I mean, fire and sludge. Bile, whatever. You know what I mean. Guess when they mix together, like, you could do that. Was that an electric dude I just saw? Yes, it was. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that shit. Nope. I don't care if I lose a weapon or not. I don't care. They have to die. Oh, give me a silver. Fuck off. What was it, Sonic Adventure 2? Okay, that was supposed to happen, I guess. Fuck, I didn't react in time. Mainly because you're supposed to just jump instantly, it seems. Alright, now we're out of that shithole. Into another one. That was really fucking annoying. But hey, if you ever play Yaiba, now you know the pain of what I feel when I play games on hard. This game just sometimes just feels like that, but summed up. You know? Just a little bit. Like, this is just a hair on the ass of difficulty. Oh, nothing. Yeah, the baby sucks too. Blind baby. Blind Billy. I kind of want to play Astral Chain again. I probably should. I keep talking about it. Means I probably should just do it, right? What? What? Oh, that's a slam him? Oh, wait, hold on. No. Am I stupid? Yeah, I am. Okay. Oh, that just gives me that. Why is that not... I mean, like it matters. I don't think you need to do that. Yeah, because you just needed him to do that. Okay. I don't know. I thought, like, maybe I need fire too, but no. There's Ryu. Kind of forgot he was even part of the game. I always forget that he's part of the game. This fight sucks. I mean, yeah, this one sucks. You don't want to fall into electricity. Okay, so it's electricity that makes it into it. Okay. Gotcha. Electricity and bile makes crystals, which is cool. I think. Again, there are parts of this game I do still think that are pretty neat, though. I don't think the entire game is completely terrible, by any means. It's got its parts that do suck, but I mean, hey, it's in the same vein like Lollipop Chainsaw, and technically in a way Splatterhouse. Yes, I like Splatterhouse, but I will admit that it does have its fair share of problems too. Every game technically does, but there are just the not so polished ones. Speaking of which, I haven't beaten it yet, but I do kind of like Never Dead a bit. I remember like back when I was a kid, I wanted to play it so bad. I was like, oh, that looks so fucking cool. And for like the longest time, I thought it was made by Suda51, but it's not. It totally feels like it would be, though. It has like the same type of... God, motherfucker! But, I wanted to play it for like the longest time. But they never did. Never dead. And then I did. Like, not that, like, this year, maybe? Something like that, maybe? I think so. And I was like, okay, this is really not that terrible. It's alright, it's just not, like... It's nothing crazy. It's just okay. And then I also bought Body Count. I bought it, like, I think, new for, like, $10. Just not that long, like, just recently on Amazon. It just came in, I think, yesterday or the day before. That was a game I wanted to play for so long, too, because it looked so cool. And I was like, oh, it's kind of like... It's kind of like, Bulletstorm in a way. That's kind of neat. And then, well, I played it. It's nothing like I hoped it would be. All those years wasted thinking it would be. That's my fault, though. For thinking. Okay. You gonna come down here or not? Oh, for crying out loud. There. I thought I could win struggle minigames a lot easier. What happened to that, huh? That's not really winning it easier. I got scared. I thought the health would not... Oh my fucking god, you fucking bitch. I was gonna say, I hope that works. Fucking fanboys. Okay. That does nothing. There's nothing there. Oh, there's... Okay. I was gonna say, there's gotta be something. You can't just have nothing. Why was that one called fucking Fanboys, but this one... This is where the fan's actually at. Makes no sense at all. Let me just double check both sides. Okay. Are you a fire guy? No, probably not. There you go. I'm hoping it actually will help me hit it. Or let me hit it. This next puzzle will probably piss me off too. I remember this one. It's a timed one. It's really fucking dumb about it. I just don't remember which one was the correct order. Like, this is the bile guy, so we need to crystallize the fan, correct? Okay, it's timed, but not like, you don't... How do I put this? I don't think that... I think the time only just affects your score. I need a fire guy or a bile guy for that. So I probably have to go all the way back just to grab another one. Oh, I thought you can grab him from there. I'm pretty sure you gotta be careful with him getting stuck in the fire. I don't think that fan thing right there is anything to worry about. That should be it for him, though. I don't think I need him anymore. Whoa. That was close. Okay. So we have bile, and now we have electricity, so it should make crystal. There. If you want to leave, you can. I'm gonna go grab him. I'm gonna go grab that weapon back. I don't care about the time. I want to go grab it. Yeah, what a dumb fucking puzzle this is. I think you're supposed to go down there, break that, then come back up here and then throw the guy at the fan first. I think. Yeah, I bet I did get a bronze for that. I fucked up. I missed. There's a dude you can punch. Not like I can reset checkpoint anyway. Also, I would say Deadpool and Wolverine are kind of thrown in the category of the Yaiba as well. And Conan. Just very odd, and Marlo Briggs. It's very odd, how do I put this? Like, just hack and slashes that are average, but can be kind of enjoyable. It's okay to every once in a while have, like, just an average hack and slash. It's not the end of the world if it happens. You know? I feel like it's kind of hard to get the polished ones, though, too. Like, DMC's had usually pretty polished hack and slash games since... I like 1 a lot. But in terms of, like, the pure hack and slash, 3 was pretty polished. 4, absolutely. And 5, absolutely. Even though I'm not a big fan of 5's environments as much, or the level design. I mean, it's still a pretty good hack and slash at the end of the day. Just, the Nero change kind of bugged me a little bit, not gonna lie. I'm a big Nero guy, so... Didn't really care for the new arm thing that he had going on. But at least once you beat the game, you do gain access to... Devil Trigger plus, constant arm grab move. I mean, you had that anyway with the wire. You always had that. What? No, I mean, what about the actual grab? Like, couldn't you do that too? Because they made that into a thing where it's like, it's just, it has to be a weapon you have to use. But I think that, I forget what it was called in the MC4, but when you can grab somebody with your arm. Basically just a regular circle grab. I tried everything I could to make sure I do not use any of my secondary weapon there. What are we doing? What's over here then? Explain it. Oh, punch to activate green buttons. Sorry. Ah, you fucker. What the... Wait, what happened to my... Why is it just completely gone? Bro just wasted it? I gotta fight two of these fuckheads. I think you can get them to come over here and burn this too, actually. Maybe. I mean, technically they can effectively hurt them, like hurt each other, so why not, right? Yeah, it looks like if I touch it, there we go. Nice. That should have worked. I don't see why it wouldn't. Well, it's Yaiba, so who knows. Oh, there's a thing. That's a pretty damn cool move, though. I don't remember doing that one. I don't remember unlocking that either. Oh my god, this sucks. Ugh. There's health there. And there. That's good. Can I please get a fucking kill? Must it take forever to do it? Apparently it's so. Well, she keeps fucking running away. Finally. Well, it's just one of those things where it's like I have to solve a specific puzzle in a specific order. And I just killed the wrong one at the wrong time type shit. It just gives me that feeling that they're probably going to do that to me. Yeah, see? I have to do that. Okay. But, I mean, I don't think it matters. You could probably just... Alright, well, I'm out. See ya. Like, I care about killing everything. Fuck them. They suck. You know? I remember getting killed on this part. By most likely getting slammed by people. Or not people, but, I think they got smashed by that rock. Sounds about right. Oops. See, that's my problem, though. You have to jump first, and then you have to shoot. Because now I'm out of ammo. Or less ammo. That sucks. Maybe it was this part I'd die on. Boop. Boop. I remember thinking that stuff was really cool back then. Well, I mean, I guess it's all fair. It kind of is. Oh, it's already been an hour 30? What the hell happened? I don't know. I guess I got too caught up in this game. So we'll just go ahead and end it there. Call that a part. And then I'll see you guys in the next one. And, of course, as always, take care. Everybody.